Hi everybody, I hope you're having a good day today. Before I get on the topic, I was just looking at the screen and I always want to make sure that I'm mostly to the side because I always want you to see how beautiful the modular closet system is. I never get tired of looking at it. It makes me so happy every day to walk into this closet and see it, and I just love it. I want you to always see it. But back to the tips and tricks. Today we are going to be talking about roadblocks around stuff. So this is one of the hardest parts, right? Why is it so hard to get rid of things or to declutter? That's what we're going to talk about today. Start with some simple questions and then dive deeper and deeper. And clutter is really tricky. Honestly, it's crazy how strong and powerful clutter can be. It looks like just an object, but that object, this is mind-blowing, that object often has more power over us than we do of it. Now that's not the truth, but that's how it feels, right? I don't know, I should pick an object. Let's do this. This is a good example. This is a little jewelry organizer. Now, this object, I have worked with enough clients, I've seen enough clutter where I'm telling you, sometimes this object has so much power over a person. And I'm saying that with emphasis because I think sometimes it's important to remember the truth of it, right? It's just an object, and we really need to remember that. And something that I always say is we should be the ones that have the power over this, right? So if I throw this down on the ground, which I will not do because I love it, if I throw this down on the ground, it's going to shatter and break. I'm the one that has the power. I'm the human being, right? But oftentimes, sitting there with people, and I get it, and we're gonna get into this, but I get it, how paralyzing it can feel and how hard it is to discard something or to declutter it or just to move on from it. But we are the ones that have the power. And oftentimes it's this object that has the power because we're sitting here and we can't let it go. It's so hard. It's so hard to let it go. I've had people holding on to something and crying, tears streaming down their face. It can be really hard, but that's part of what we're gonna talk about today, of how to switch it, because we should have the power, not this. So I'm gonna put this back, my jewelry organizer. And I said that not to poke fun out of it at all, of how hard it can be. That's not my intent, but it's more just to really show the truth of it and just to remember, all of us, me included, to remind us who has the power. And I need to be as emphatic as possible because it really is a belief system, and it's very, very hard to change a belief system. It's extremely hard. It's possible, but it's hard. That's why I was trying to show emphasis on how the object is just an object, and we should be the ones that have the power. Step one of the roadblocks, and we're gonna go into this a lot more, is in this video, I wanted to show you and remind you that you have the power. You are in control. You decide if you get rid of something, and that object does not have power over you. It just does not. And today, after this video, as you start your decluttering journey and organizing journey, I hope you take back that power and just remind yourself that you are in control. We're in this together. There's a lot of the roadblock tip. I'm gonna do this in all different parts, but that was part one of the roadblocks around clutter, and decluttering is remembering that you hold the power over it.
Happy organizing, everybody. Follow Christina's Corner for more tips and tricks of how to get organized.